Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald
Mary.
and then we're here to bring you the morning weather report from Blairsville, Georgia, mile 31 of the Appalachian Trail. And so this morning we're going to bring you your weather and water,
Yes.
and then some trail information after. We don't have a bunch of stuff, man, but we got some good information that will help any new hiker or any hiker when they come to Georgia. So, Mary, go ahead and take that away, man.
All right, Donald, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Right now in Blairsville, it's 43 degrees and cloudy outside. We do have a wind advisory that is going to start at 12 a.m. Sunday morning through 12 p.m. Sunday. Day temperatures today are going to be 52 degrees for a high with a steady light rain in the morning, and then showers will continue into the afternoon. There is an 80% chance of rain. And then tonight, 49 for a high, rain showers early, turning to more steady rain overnight. Winds will be between 10 to 15 miles per hour, and we will have some gusts up to 40 miles per hour today and tonight. Looking at Blood Mountain, the highest mountain on the Appalachian Trail here in Georgia, we're looking for another wind advisory at 12 a.m. Sunday through 12 p.m. Sunday. High of 49 with rain showers before 10 a.m. and then rain and patchy fog. It will be cloudy, and there is an 80% chance of rain, winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30. And then tonight, 41 degrees, rising to 51 overnight, and we'll have showers and patchy fog likely likely before 4 a.m. and then showers and thunderstorms with a chance of heavy rain, and it will be cloudy. 10 to 25 miles per hour with the wind, with gusts up to 45 miles per hour. 100% chance of rain, and 1 to 2 inches of rain are possible. All right, now we have some other things we want to talk about, and I'm going to turn this part over to Donald.
All right. Thank you, Mary, for all that.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I mean, yeah, you're welcome. Wait, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, right.
You're welcome. Thank you. Anyways, okay. So I'm sitting here and looking up the Appalachian Trail Conservancy, and I was looking at the hiker charts, and I didn't notice this, but it says this red line right here actually means that anything past that it says right here that you may have finding a place to sleep will be very difficult. I want to say this, that along the trail there are designated areas, and they've roped off sections at the shelters and primitive camping areas that are designated primitive camping areas that are actually marked with a sign, not just a primitive camping area that you kind of walk past and there's a fire pit and stuff, man. You'll see that also out here. I mean, like a designated the GATC put up a sign, man, saying primitive camping, man, and then they have like the numbered spaces and stuff. So they've actually roped these places off for the ecosystem to regenerate or do its thing and grow back. And so the key to L&T, or keeping the smallest footprint out here and keeping the forest
in good condition for everybody to enjoy.
Yeah, it's that's why they do that stuff. So it's just super important to keep the smallest footprint, or try to leave the smallest footprint you can out here. It's impossible not to leave a footprint, but let's do our best to not toss out like bottles of yesterday. We saw a Dasani bottle just in the middle of the dirt road on USFS 42, and I have a feeling it wasn't there when we rolled up through. We watched the cars. I mean, we didn't watch every single one, man, but I see the cars rolling out of there, and you can kind of just, I don't know, man. But anyways, that's not something I don't understand why people do that. Mary and I, we just don't get it, man. It's like, dude, you have a car and you're tossing your bottles out on the side of the road, man. Nah.
Carry a little bag for your trash and just put it in there. I do that every day, and I fill it up. I throw it away. It's not that hard. We
Not
only-
even just that. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but like when we dropped the stuff off to our hiker yesterday, Blood, or excuse me, Springer, I asked him if he wanted to take, if he wanted us to take bags back, and it's like you actually use those to put all your trash in, and then just tie it to the back of your backpack and let it swing. You definitely need to keep your trash on here, man. Don't throw it in the fire pits. Don't burn it, and that actually those toxins from all those colors and dyes and plastics and the cardboard, all that, man, just goes right into that fire pit and sinks right into it, and just creates a festering fire pit full of toxins that you're actually going to be breathing in. And if someone comes along and cooks a hot dog or something over that, or cooks their whatever over, a lot of people cook on fire out here. If someone comes along and does that, man, all those toxins are going into their food and your food if you're doing it. So just keep that in mind, man. But that being said, guys, I was looking at this and I didn't realize it has like this red line going across here. Like, if anyone's been listening, man, I don't normally look at this. It's usually her, and she'll write it down and tell me what's up, man. So these are just numbers to me. They don't actually match up what's going on out here. But this red line here, I guess the ATC has said, because there are over 50 people starting on a day, that there may be spots where, or there may be a hard time finding a camping area. I have to say, man, that is if people are crowding together and all wanting to go to one spot or one shelter area. If people spread out and actually like not just overcrowd one area and everyone congregate to that one spot, there's plenty of camping out here. And so I disagree with this red line. I just want to say that, man. I don't think that 60 people walking up the trail is going to overcrowd the trail and stop people from having areas. Even if they spread 5 apiece, man, what would that be? That'd be like 11, 12 different areas, man, along the trail, dude. And so 5 people per area is not overcrowding. Not even like 20 at Stover Creek is overcrowding, man. So that's actually a 2-platform double platform up. It's a huge shelter, man. It's as big as that living room right there, I would say. Plus, it was brand new when we went through at 16. So, but Stover Creek's huge, man, and there's tons of camping along the way, man. I mean, there's a lot of camping, man. So I disagree with this. So if you're gonna come out here, man, I'm not trying to call out anyone. I'm just saying I just disagree with this. I wouldn't follow this right here. And so next, what do we got going on here? So the through hike registration as of 2/15/2025, northbounders, we have a number 1,467. The flip-flops are going to be, we are at 75. Sobos, I think we've gone up 2, haven't we?
No, it was
still 4?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we're still at 4, man, on February 15th. Super cool. Today, man, begins the day. It's 2/15/2025, and I apologize, but happy late Valentine's Day. I don't pay attention to holidays either, and I didn't even realize it last night. We were walking through the grocery store, and people have roses and flowers everywhere.
That's right.
And I said to her, we're walking down looking for coffee and shit, man. And I was like, it popped into my head. I was like, it's Valentine's Day, dude. Every day is the same to us because we're always working and just like always moving and moving and moving. I don't even pay attention to that stuff. What I pay attention to is who we got to pick up that day, man, and who we got to take care of, and whose face do we got to put a smile on today, man, and whose hand do we got to fill with some green cabbage, man. Right. So, otherwise than that, man, happy late Valentine's Day, guys. Sorry about that. So, but 2/15 is today, and this begins the hang tag day down at the Amicalola Base Camp. It's open. They're going to start passing out tags. Right. And then you also get your smart start presentation, which is the PCT hang,
Leave no trace.
leave no trace. They're going to
That's right.
teach you. It takes about it used to be about 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what it's going to be this year. You just never know what they've added the new guest center with the
Right.
new room, dude.
Right.
They're probably going to try to keep you in there a little bit longer, man. Who knows? But anyways, man, the smaller guest center was it would get crowded quick because it was so small, man. It was like the size of this house, I bet, or like
Yeah.
twice the size,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
I would
like
say
the
so.
full with everything on.
Mhm.
You know what I mean, man?
They did a good job on the new
Oh,
center.
the new centers is gorgeous, man.
Mhm.
But don't buy your fuel there, man. Buy it before you get there, dude. Because like $14 a can with $7
Right.
everywhere else.
That's right. So,
Anyways, what were you gonna say?
I was just going to say it's going to be going on daily in the arch room at Amicalola Falls Visitor Center between 8 to 4, as long as they have enough volunteers every day to man those hours. It could be shorter, it could be the full day, but just as long as the volunteers are available, those are the hours that it happens.
Sweet, man. So, like we were just saying, it's about an hour long, man. So, and then of course you're gonna get your hang tags today at 2:15.
Mhm.
On 228 through 328 gateway AT gateways, the former ATKO Amicalola Falls State Park will be we'll have a gathering. The vendors will be there. It'll be a big gathering, man. So don't miss that. Also, at the same time, on March 1st, 3/1, we have another kickoff party that happens up here at Neal Gap at mile 31. They had the same idea, but they give out gifts and stuff, or what is it, a raffle?
Your $10 ticket, and it gets you a raffle.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, man, is people do win, dude. Like nice things, man. I mean, Jordan's won stuff, dude.
My friend has won some really amazing gifts from doing the raffle.
Yeah, dude, and they're not they don't hold back, man. It could be a $500 item, man.
That's
a 10.
right.
It could be a brand new Montbell, or I don't see a Western out there, but that's $1,000 bag. But they're definitely generous with their stuff, man. Most definitely, and it's super cool, man. Like they play guitar and do harmonica, and it's a pretty cool little gathering.
It is.
And so don't miss out on that. So March 1st, the kickoff at Neal Gap.
Oh, and that starts at 11 a.m.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. 11 a.m., man. And we're going to try to get up to that one too, man. So the USFS has reopened more than 100 miles of trail in the Pisgah National Forest. I-42 Indian Grave miles 241.3 to 351.8. Also, Hughes Gap to Carver's Gap to Doll Flats, miles 373.1 to 390.9, which equals 128.3 miles of opened up trail. And that is where the Helene, the devastation happened, or the destruction, or the storm touched down. So super awesome to hear all that opening.
It sure is.
All right. And so another exciting part for probably a lot of people, man. On 3/1/2025, I-40, the Pigeon River Gorge reopens between North Carolina and Tennessee, which will reconnect us to the Davenport Gap area from the south end, instead of having to go up around and to get down into Davenport Gap. We will now be able to run right up I-40, which is it's really good for the shuttle drivers that actually go up there. Not everyone goes up there. That's a long ride. It's a 2 hour and 40-minute ride plus from here. We call it 3 hours. So not a lot of people like to do those rides, man.
And no matter which way you go, it's a beautiful drive.
That's right. It sure is, man, definitely. And so Hot Springs, no Appalachian Trail Fest. Trail Days in Damascus is going to be popping off, man. May 16th to May 18th of 2025. Boom. Don't miss it, man. Damascus definitely needs people like us up there spending some cash, man, and taking care of just giving back to the trail, man. I strongly believe that if we continue to pick away at the trail and not nourish it, man, we just keep taking and taking and taking. I call it stealing the magic, man. And if we don't replenish that magic and give back to it, man, that magic will be depleted, and
It'll be gone.
It'll be gone, man. And so I strongly believe that we are all, every single last one of us. I don't care if you're categorizing yourself as a thru hiker, aspiring thru hiker, section hiker, day hiker, weekend warrior. I don't care what you categorize yourself as. We are all stewards of this trail. It is our job to take care of this trail so it stays safe and passable for the next man or woman to walk through safely, and also enjoy or experience the magic that we all have experienced and that's touched us and keeps us here. Everyone that has come to the trail, or most people, I would say 95% of the people, if they don't catch on to what's going on in the beginning, if they walk long enough, they will actually find themselves out here. And whatever else, it will be forced on them, man. They will discover themselves, and it changes people for the better. And so it's our job to make sure that that magic stays strong for the next people, man, to experience. So definitely, it's all our jobs, man. I think that's all I want to say. We did have a sick hiker yesterday up on Springer Mountain that we walked. We had a resupply drop there. The hiker actually called a few times and said that they were sick. We discovered that he was more sick than what he was putting himself off to be. We got up there, he's visibly shaken. We think he's dehydrated, lacking food. I got a little bit of his history from him, and he, we talked a little bit for a second. We're not the type of people that say, you need to come off this mountain right now. We're the type of people that say, hey, brother, man, we'll pick your bag up, walk you down, man, get you to a town. Do you need me to walk you to the shelter? I'll walk your bag down there. What can we do for you right now? If he looks at us and says nothing, man, and I can see him, and we know he's coherent. He looks like crap, dude, but he's coherent. He knows what's up. It just takes a minute sometimes to adjust or acclimate to what's going on out here, man, your body to get used to it. He asked us specifically to basically not leave him. He didn't say leave me alone. But he might, he was just like, man, this is what's up with me, man. I'll be good. I just need some rest and I'll keep moving. This man is pushing it, man. And that right there to me is dedication. And that's what I mean by when someone finds himself out here, that right there, man. He's pushing himself. He's finding where his edge is. He's finding, out what he can do and what he can't do right now. And so when we left him up there, we were sure that we were leaving a man that was he was hurting. I think he's going to make it. And if he needs us, he knows he can call us. So we left him there, man, and we actually passed a ridge runner, super nice lady, man, or young girl. We had a good talk with her and she was actually going out there to check on him. And so Mary, Jason said something to you.
Yes, right? When I was taking him back out to Three Forks yesterday, we got to talking after we had dropped the first rider at Springer, and he was telling me about somebody that had set up their tent directly on the trail, and at some point they were doing something with their shoes and feet. I'm not quite sure. He could have just had dirt in there. You never know. But there was some concern with him and some other hikers, and kind of checking on him, trying to find out if he was okay. And there was never a full answer, but they let him do his thing, and just a stop by to see if everybody's all right, because we need to make sure we're all right out here.
That's right.
And but the ridge runner was going up in there to check on him to just ensure that he was okay, and that's awesome.
Yeah, definitely. We had a good talk with the ridge runner to make sure she knew that we are here to, because this is her first time out here. So we made sure to tell her that if anyone needs us, especially him, man, but anyone, I don't care who it is, if they need us, man, we're going out.
That's right.
And so definitely, man, I hope that he can, that he gets through. We haven't
Mhm.
heard from him. So
Haven't heard from him.
I
so-
honestly think he'll push through.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. Or he's going to call and,
Right.
I mean, it can go one way or the other. But I feel like more that he's going to stay out
Mhm.
here. So
I think if he was going to come off, he would have come off.
that's right, dude. That's right. Or he's been out there for a couple days.
Yes.
We dropped him off on the 6th.
That's right.
And so he told me he stayed a couple days down at the lodge, but he's been out walking the approach trail for at least, what's today's date?
Today's the
15?
15th. Yes.
He's been out there for a few days anyways, man. So it's rough on some people. This isn't the first person that's taken 3 days to get up that 8.5 miles, man. We've seen it numerous times. And these are the guys that make it all the way, the people that make it all the way to Maine, man.
That's right.
Those are the ones that, like, you kind of question, and they're the ones that make it to Maine. And then you have the ones that are kind of like, you think they're gonna make it because they're all athletic and
Right.
shit, and they don't even make it past Neil Gow, man. So, but anyways, Mary has to get going. She's
Okay.
got a shuttle, man. She's gonna be doing a few shuttles here
That's
this
right.
morning. It is raining this morning, or going to be, so we've got
Yes.
a couple cancellations too. But she's still got a couple shuttles, and she's gonna get moving. So, if anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. Do you have anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay, sweet. If anyone needs anything at all, give us a jingle. I am here, literally, with that phone in my hand all day. All right, guys. One love, man. Peace. Thanks.